Good evening everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I am planning to discuss the direct source of 2024 UPSC prelims questions. What is the need for knowing the source of questions? Most of the students don't know how UPSC asks question, how they make questions from newspaper, or they don't even know from where these questions are made. So through this initiative, I am planning to show exact statements that UPSC had taken from newspaper and other sources. This will help you to extract information from newspaper. This will also going to help you in newspaper reading as well as note making from newspaper. This will also going to help you prepare your static portion. Subject wise static portion can be covered by knowing the source of questions. Before starting, let me tell you, every year UPSC asks questions from different sources. So we don't need to change our source, but this is going to help you in your preparation. This is going to help you extract information from your required sources. So let us begin with first question. This is from set A 2024 prelims question paper. So the first question is, the atmosphere is heated more by incoming solar radiation than by terrestrial radiation. And second statement is, carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorbers of long wave radiation. The reason for asking this question is geoengineering was there in news. This was February 22nd, 2023 news, and here you can see the temperature of Earth's surface rises by absorbing heat energy from the sun. See this, that is short wave radiation. The warm surface of the Earth emits the part of heat back as infrared radiation, that is long wave radiation. This outgoing radiation heats the atmosphere. See this. This outgoing radiation heats the atmosphere. This outgoing radiation is called terrestrial radiation. So here the statement given is reverse. Atmosphere is heated more by terrestrial radiation than by incoming solar radiation. That is the correct statement. So this statement is wrong. And this statement, carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorbers of long wave radiation. This statement is right. See this, the greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide make it difficult for infrared radiation to escape the Earth atmosphere, causing an imbalance between the incoming solar radiation and outgoing energy. As the total incoming energy exceeds the total outgoing energy, the surface of the Earth warms up. There are other newses like, can solar geoengineering stop global warming? This was from November 2nd, 2023. And this on solar radiation management. This is September 21st, 2023. And cooling Earth with moon dust, a clever climate solution. This news was on February 2023. So geoengineering is a repeated news, and from that static portion is asked. Now there is another source for this question, that is our basic NCERT chapter 9, solar radiation, heat balance and temperature. This basic NCERT gives the answer for this question. Here it is, terrestrial radiation is given. The insulation received by the Earth is short wave form and heats up its surface. The earth, after being heated itself, become a radiating body, and it radiates energy to the atmosphere in long wave form. This energy heats up the atmosphere from below. This process is known as terrestrial radiation. The long wave radiation is absorbed by the atmosphere gases, particularly by carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. Thus, the atmosphere is indirectly heated by the earth radiation. See, this carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are good absorbers of long wave radiation. And here also in chapter 12, World Climate and Climate Change, the exact statement is given. The gases that absorb long wave radiation are called greenhouse gases. Primary greenhouse gas of concern today are carbon dioxide. I think the second statement is easy. And this is the second question. Second question, first statement is thickness of the troposphere at the equator is much greater as compared to the poles. And statement 2 is at the equator, heat is transported to great heights by strong convectional current. You know, those are elimination techniques, and if people see something like this, like great heights or something, they consider it as extreme statement and may mark it wrong. But actually this statement is exactly taken from NCRT. See this. Its average height is, the troposphere is the lowermost layer of the atmosphere. Its average height is 13 km and extends roughly to a height of 8 km near the poles and about 18 km at equator. See, this is the first statement. And second statement, see this, the thickness of the troposphere is greatest at the equator because heat is transported to great heights by strong convectional currents. See, this exact statement is taken from NCRT. And to make it easy, I had given a diagram here. You can see this. It's from chapter 8, composition and structure of atmosphere. And this is the third question. Let me read the question. Consider the following: pyroclastic debris, ash and dust, nitrogen compounds, sulfur compounds. How many of the above are products of volcanic eruptions? Most of the leading coaching classes, Delhi coaching classes, were given answer without option 3, and they all given only 3 as answer. But when UPSC gives answer key, it is going to be all 4. It's because of this reason. See this. It's from chapter 3, interior of the earth. See, it's given. It referred to as lava. The material that reaches the ground include lava flows, pyroclastic debris, volcanic bombs, ash and dust, gases such as nitrogen compounds, sulfur compounds, and minor amounts of chlorine, hydrogen, and argon. This statement is exactly from NCRT, chapter 3, interior of the earth. See this, from this portion. The reason for asking this particular question is that Iceland volcano, Tonga volcano, all these were in news. There were also many other volcanic eruptions last year. So it is inferred that UPSC is going to ask a question on volcanic eruptions. And there is another way to solve this problem. See this news, mystery solved, Mars has nitrates. The Curiosity rover answers a long-standing question. This was also in news. See this. If you read this, this doesn't mean that nitrogen was part of biological cycle. It could also have been produced from meteorite impact, lightning strike, or volcanic activity. we can indirectly infer that nitrogen can be a byproduct of volcanic activity from this news. Another fourth question is, which of the following is or are the correct inference or inferences from isothermal maps in the month of January? First one, the isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean, to the south over the continent. Second statement, the presence of cold ocean currents, Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift makes the North Atlantic Ocean colder and the isotherm bend towards the north. This is a question. The reason for asking this question is Gulf Stream was there in news. Deep ocean currents in Antarctica are slowing earlier than predicted. So ocean currents was there in news. And this INCOIS scientist map Indian Ocean floor to study currents. See, this was also there in news. And this statement, the isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean and to the south over the continent in the month of January. This is exactly given in NCERT. In January, the isotherms deviate to the north over the ocean and to the south over the continent. See this statement. And there is also a map is given. The distribution of surface air temperature in the month of January. See this. This is from exactly taken from NCERT textbook. And from that NCERT, you can see presence of cold ocean currents, Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift. See this is Gulf Stream and this is North Atlantic drift. Both direction, both Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift comes from equator to the poles. This make it warm ocean current. It's not a cold ocean current. So hence this statement is wrong. It's only one. Again, the next question, which of the following countries are well known as the two largest cocoa producers in the world? See this, UPSC asked this question just because of this news. As global cocoa prices hit record heights, farmers in Africa are still losing out. And there is also another news, El Nino effect on cocoa production. And see this, the West African countries, Ghana and Ivory Coast, where 60% of the world cocoa beans come from. Here this fact is given in this news and UPSC directly took this and asked. If I'm not wrong, this one, see this, this news was on April 24th, 2024. See this. It was just months before the prelims and UPSC directly took this fact from the news and made a question. So this is how you extract information from newspaper. To make it clear, I had given a map. I hope this will help you. I'm planning to complete entire question paper like this. So if you like this session, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.